Hi there, it's a great summer day. The kids are finally out of school, and on a whim this afternoon I thought, it's so hot outside, I'm gonna pull out my sun oven and I'm gonna make something for dinner. And you know, I was gonna make these really good curry turkey balls wrapped in a wrap with some really good red peppers and cucumber and mint sauce. So I'm gonna show you how to do it because it's so simple. I even grabbed my cute little 9-year-old so that he could videotape this because my husband isn't home to do it for him. So let's jump in. I'm gonna show you how easy this is. Ready? Okay, so these are just a few ingredients. We have some lean ground turkey. We have some breadcrumbs. All I did is take a piece of toast, or take a piece of bread and throw it in the toaster, so it's kind of coarse. And then I have some fresh onion, a little bit of fresh lime juice, a fresh egg, and then you want 2 teaspoons of salt, sea salt of course, and 2 teaspoons of a really great curry powder. Then you're gonna mix all this up by hand. I know it's kind of messy, but look at the color, it's so good. The curry balls are so delicious. They're just savory and yummy, and when they're baked in the sun oven, you're taking all that heat that would be inside in the summertime and you're just leaving it outside where it belongs. I love my sun oven. I use it all the time. I even use it in the dead of winter. And you're gonna learn how simple it is to use too. There's really no trick to it. I'll even show you how to position it so you get it just right. Okay, now that that's all mixed in, I'm just gonna throw in some fresh parsley, just for color. When these are all done, it takes about 35 minutes to bake them. They'll get nice and golden. And then we're gonna throw them inside a flour wrap, add some really delicious red peppers and some cucumber mint sauce, yogurt sauce. It's really delicious. Okay, now I'm gonna get my pan here. And this is an aluminum pan. Aluminum pans are great heat conductors, so they work really well in the sun oven. So all you're gonna do is take this, make little balls, and put them right inside your pan. I say a little bit bigger than a golf ball. That one's a little bit too big. That's an awfully big mouthful. So this makes about 12 balls. So just plunk them in there. They don't have to be exact. And I've preheated my sun oven. It only took about 20 minutes to get up to 350 degrees. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. And so it's a perfect time to get dinner on. There we go. There are all my little turkey balls. I'm not gonna cover them. I'm just gonna stick them right in my sun oven. So let's go outside. Okay, so here we are. You can see it's this beautiful summer day, not a cloud in the sky. Ideal for cooking in the sun oven. And I want you to see really quick, the shadow on our sun oven. You can see that there's more of a shadow on this side than on that side. So we're gonna twist our sun oven so that we get even shading on both sides. This will give us the maximum heat that we need for baking. And you can see by looking at the thermometer in here that we're just really close to 350 degrees. So let's carefully open it up. Ooh, that's toasty. And let's put our little balls inside. Now you can see there's a little trivet in there, so these balls will just sit right on top. You can rearrange your little balls if you need to, so they're not all squished together. And then close the door, and on we go. We're gonna let this bake. We're gonna make sure to lock this up here and down there. Whew, that's really toasty. And then we're gonna let these bake for about, I'll say half an hour to 40 minutes, just to make sure they're nice and golden and toasty. You might wanna come out here a couple times just to make sure that the shadow is right where you want it, so you get full sun coverage. Okay, well, in just a little while, we'll be ready to stuff these into our yummy little wraps. Thanks for joining me. Well, I mentioned earlier that we're gonna make a delicious mint yogurt sauce to go with our wrap. And I happen to have some that's just coming out, and it's just fresh, new in the season, and it's beautiful. So I'm just gonna pick a few sprigs, and then I'll show you how simple it is to put this little dressing together. Well, my free help ran away to play with a friend, so I'm here on my own, and I want to show you how to make this really, really lovely cucumber yogurt sauce. You know what? Except I don't have the cucumber. Can you believe that? I thought I had the cucumber. So we're just going to make it out of mint and yogurt and a few little spices. So first we're going to take that mint that we just picked from our pot outside, and we're just going to chop it really, really coarsely. It doesn't have to be super, super fine. And then it's going to go inside this bowl right here of yogurt. I'll lift it in a minute so you can kind of see what this all looks like when it's all combined. But then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. You know, cumin is really a great Middle Eastern spice, and it just gives a great little flair to all kinds of Mediterranean dishes. A little bit of sea salt, and then I'm going to show you how pretty this looks. There we go. See that? Ooh, I'm going to try to do it with one hand. So you have the cumin and the mint and the yogurt. And this is another thing you can do with yogurt that's a little runny, is just make a dressing or a sauce. And it's great. I mean, we love thick yogurt, but when it gets runny, this is a great way to use it, is to make a little dressing. Now we're going to drizzle this over our really good turkey balls that we made outside in our sun oven. And you know, another thing that you can add to this, I mentioned the cucumber, but when I make the turkey balls, sometimes I'll put some lentils in the turkey balls just to give them a little more oomph and a little more nutrition. It's really great. So we're going to set this aside. We're actually going to refrigerate it until the balls are done, and then we're going to take our julienne peppers and we'll eat them all together. Okay, ready for a sneak peek? Oh my goodness, these smell so good. And they've only been out here for about 15 minutes, but look and see how beautiful golden they are. And they're just bubbling in that juice. I can just smell the curry. It smells so good. If I stand back a little bit, you can see it's a little steamy in there, and that's pretty normal just in a little patch like that. But you know, if we open them, if you can see, oh, they are just divine. I wish you were here to eat them with me. Anyway, we'll give them about 15 more minutes and then we'll pull them out. Okay, so now we're finally ready, and we're gonna undo the little locks. It's really, really hot, so be careful when you open it. Woo! Let's grab a towel. Look at that, steamy, yummy, and it smells so good. So just carefully pull it out. Look at that. It's just golden and brown. Who says that sun oven cooking can't be great? This is beautiful. Okay, and while we're out here, I threw together a lemon poppy seed muffin mix, really, really fast, from scratch actually. And I put it in this muffin pan, and we're just gonna follow up with that. And it fits just perfect on our little trivet here. We're gonna hurry and close this so we don't lose a lot of heat. And then we'll continue cooking. And my house is just as cool as when we started. Let's go make a wrap. Okay, now that we've pulled out our curry turkey balls from the sun oven, we're ready to put them on a wrap. So this is really, really simple. Now if you're feeding somebody who's really big and hungry, you can just give them 2 of these inside the wrap. But if you have a smaller eater, you can certainly cut them in half. I have this really nice sweet red pepper, and so I'm gonna put this over the top because it just adds a nice little sweet crunch to these savory meatballs. And then the star of the show really is this cucumber with no cucumber, mint and yogurt with cumin sauce that you're gonna drizzle over the top. And it just feels like you were in the Mediterranean. It's just lovely. And look at that, you did it all in the sun oven. So just wrap it up. You can even add some cheese if you want. And there you go, you have yourself a really delicious meal. So if you think using a sun oven is just for emergencies, well, think again, because you can use it all year round to make everyday simple meals. I hope you have fun with your sun oven.